Hi everyone, I'm Sandy, and today I thought I would show what is actually on my physical TBR. I have been reading books off of the 1001 Books You Must Read Before You Die list, but I wanted to show just how many books are actually also on my physical TBR, which I feel like has gotten, I'm going to say, out of control. Whew, as you can see from my bookshelf behind me over here, there's not a lot of books on it right now because I took down all the books that I haven't read and have them kind of scattered around me right now in order to easily show them to you, and that's what was actually left on my bookshelf. Yeah, this is just kind of a fun way to show all the books that I currently have on my TBR. I will put up a graphic. I haven't fully decided what kind of graphic it will be yet, but I will put it up here for you in editing and add that for every book that's on the 1001 book countdown. I'm very uncomfortable with how I'm sitting because I have all these books all the way around me. And then maybe I have wanted to reorganize my bookshelf behind me for quite a while and change some things around. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do that. And maybe, I don't know if I'll film it yet. We'll see. I'm still trying to decide. But for today, I'm just going to run through all the books. I'm going to not talk about what the books are all about. There's not a huge amount of organization. I really wish I could show you. I'm going to see if I can do it. Hold on. This is kind of some of the piles that I am currently dealing with. So yeah, there's a bit of stuff around me, which is why I feel very uncomfortable with how I'm sitting. I also feel like I just made that crooked. Did just make that crooked. Did I just fix it or did I make it worse? I think I made it worse. Let's fix it. We're gonna have to go with that because I don't know for sure if it's fixed or not. Okay, so I am just gonna go ahead and jump right into them, and I do have a couple of stacks of try to keep some authors together, but there's often not a lot of organization to this right now, and I'm also not going to talk about books that I am currently reading or books that I've just finished reading. So but let's go ahead and there is a library book, but no ebooks in this because I certainly have some books on my e-reader that I'm not going to go through today. So the first one is a stack of Agatha Christie. The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side, Murder in Mesopotamia, Cards on the Table, So Many Steps to Death, The Hollow, The Mysterious Affair at Styles, The ABC Murders, Five Little Pigs, Curtin Poirot's Last Case, Cricket House, Endless Night, The Odyssey by Homer, The Histories by Herodotus, The Once and Future King by T.H. White, Stories We Tell Our Children by Mark Nash, Wild Swans by Jung Chang, Straight Man by Richard Russo, The First Bad Man, a novel by Miranda July, The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison, The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury, Life and Times of Michael K. by J.M. Coetzee, Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry, Wonder by R.J. Palacio, Under the Skin by Michael Faber, The Yield by Tara June Winch, Loop by Brenda Lozano, The Hunting Party, The Watsons, Lady Susan, and Sanditon by Jane Austen, Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, Bringing Up the Bodies by Hilary Mantel, A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth, Swan's Way by Marcel Proust, Far from the Maddening Crowd by Thomas Hardy, Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy, Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple, Sons and Lovers by D.H. Lawrence, In the Midst of Winter by Isabel Allende, The Return of Tarzan by Edgar Rice Burroughs, The Eternal Savage by Edgar Rice Burroughs, The Son of Tarzan, Edgar Rice Burroughs, The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, The Past is Red by Catherine Valente, As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner, H by Laurent Binet, The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead, Detransition Baby by Tori Peters, A Gentleman in Moscow, Amor Towles, The Iliad by Homer, Home by Marilyn Robinson, The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, A Tale of Love and Darkness by Amos Oz, Still Life by Louise Penny, The Fourth Bear by Jasper Ford, Ally Cross by James Patterson, Crisscross by James Patterson, Mutiny on the Bounty, The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Cherie Jones, Breathe by Joyce Carol Oates. 100 Great Science Fiction Short Stories for Far Out November, When Life Gives You Lululemons by Lauren Weisberger, The Sense of an Ending by Julian Barnes, On the Road by Jack Kerouac, 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami, The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky, Moby Dick by Herman Melville, You by Carolyn Kepnes, Life After Life by Kate Atkinson, The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton, The Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead, Transcendent Kingdom by Ya Gyasi, Maurice by E.M. Forrester, Luster by Raven Leilani, The Prettiest Star by Carter Sickles, The Prophets by Robert Jones Jr., Thunderball by Ian Fleming, The Circle by Dave Eggers, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins, Cranford by Elizabeth Gaskell, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, Passing by Nella Larson, Dubliners by James Joyce, The Sea by Iris Murdoch, Gabrielle's Gift by Hannah Kuriashi, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, The Complete Works of Sherlock Holmes, The Arabian Nights, War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, A World Poetry, an Anthology, The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin, The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin, for Stephen King, Carrie, It, The Drawing of the Three, The Wastelands, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell, Blindness by Henry Green, The Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwood, The Robber Bride by Margaret Atwood, To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini, Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky, Anxious People by Frederick Bachman, and then for some nonfiction, The Codebreaker by Walter Isaacson, The Autobiography of Alice B. Toklas by Gertrude Stein, I Am Malala, Sea Biscuit by Laura Hillenbrand, A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson, Where Bigfoot Walks, Crossing the Dark Divide by Robert Michael Pyle, A Movable Feast by Ernest Hemingway, Nomadland by Jessica Bruder, Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World by Jack Weatherford, Every Body, A Book About Freedom, Olivia Lang, The Zealot and the Emancipator by H.W. Brands, Becoming by Michelle Obama, What We Don't Talk About When We Talk About Fat by Aubrey Gordon, and last but certainly by no means least, I have H.P. Lovecraft, The Complete Fiction Omnibus, The Early Years, H.P. Lovecraft, The Complete Fiction Omnibus, The Prime Years, H.P. Lovecraft, The Complete Fiction Omnibus, Collaborations and Ghostwritings. And with that, that is actually the end of the my physical TBR. I will put up a number here of how many books I think it is, and then how many books are on the 1001 book countdown as well, so you can get an idea of numbers. I would love to focus on reading the books that I actually own coming up in the next few months and into next year. My 1001 book countdown in 2022 will feature the books that I own that I haven't read. That is definitely going to be what my 2022 list list will look like. But yeah, let me know if you like any of these books or excited to read them, or if you've read any of them. Yeah, I now get to refill my bookshelf somehow. We'll see if I film it or not. I'm still debating. But yeah, I thought I would share the massive physical TBR that I do own now. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thanks. Bye.